Hello! I like this idea from Dario, it's good. Top 10 or top 15 Balkan players. We're gonna keep it at 10 and we're just gonna keep it at this season that just happened or is still happening or whatever. Most of them are ended by now. Besides the Champions League, so there's still more to prove. But in this video, yes, I'm gonna be going over my top 10 Balkan players of the 2019-2020 season. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm not doing all-time Balkan players. I'm doing of this season. If I were to do top 10, I would have to dig back deep into history. We're just sticking with the players that have played in the 2019-2020 season. This list was honestly harder to make than even predicting some of these videos. So I do apologize if you don't agree with anything. If you don't, leave a comment. Let me know what you think are your top 10 Balkan players. It was even hard to come up with an order, honestly, but that's okay. Without any further ado, let's get into this. At number 10, we're starting off with Serbian beast, Kostic. He had a very solid season at Frankfurt, 4 goals, 8 assists, 61 key passes in 23 games, and he was tied for the most successful dribbler in the league along with Thiago. That's pretty impressive. He's definitely one of Frankfurt's most vital players now that Jovic has left. He's going in at number 10. Coming up at number 9 is Leicester's center back Soyuncu from Turkey. Absolute beast this season. I mean, Leicester have been really solid early on. They did dip towards the end, finishing at 5th. Still a Europa League spot. They were battling for top 4, but he filled in very well considering they just got rid of Maguire, went to Manchester United, did a little bit of flopping there, but this guy filled in his shoes well, did the job, got Leicester to a decent position considering they sold a great player of theirs. Number 8, former Manchester City player, current Roma striker, Edin Dzeko, the Bosnian beast. Roma didn't do the best this season, but he was still proven to be one of their vital players, getting 15 goals in the league. Pretty good stats. Definitely one of the better attackers in Serie A still going strong at his age, and yeah, he's sitting at number 8. Number 7, we've gone with former Slovenian goalkeeper Handanovic. Although he retired from the Slovenia national team, he's still doing very well for Inter Milan. As of now, Serie A isn't actually finished yet, but Inter Milan are probably going to get 2nd or 3rd. So great job to him for keeping them up there. However, it's really unfortunate that they couldn't get 1st place this season. I really thought this was going to be the year that some team was going to finally stop Juventus's run, but Inter Milan couldn't perform on some nights, and yeah, still a decent season for him. He's finishing at number 7. Coming up at number 6, we got Chelsea midfielder Mateo Kovacic. Considering the Chelsea squad that was implemented, Frank Lampard had no transfer money. He had to play a lot of youngsters. Kovacic, not one of their most experienced players, and he was definitely one of their best players in the season. They finished top 4. They got the job done. That's what Frank Lampard's goal was. He knew he wasn't going to win the league, and Kovacic proved his worth to be on this top 10 list, and he was definitely one of the best Chelsea players of the season. Coming up at number 5, we got Pjanic from Juventus, Bosnian beast. He didn't play every single match, but he played a really good amount, got really good numbers as well. There's a lot of speculation around this guy considering he just got transferred to Barcelona for that Arthur swap deal, and everyone thinks it's stupid because Arthur's a beast and he's young. And yeah, that was a stupid idea from Barca considering Arthur is young and Pjanic is towards the end of his career, but Pjanic has still got it in him. He's still a beast. He can definitely help Barca for a couple years. I mean, hopefully he's still on form and does really well there. It wasn't the smartest idea to get rid of Arthur like that, but Pjanic is definitely not going to hurt Barcelona's squad, and he proved it over his years at Juventus. I put him at number 5. That could be debatable, but I think he definitely deserves being on this list. Coming up at number 4, we've got Jan Oblak, the Slovenian beast. Best keeper in the world, honestly. People always argue if it's between him, De Gea, Allison. I don't know about consistency this year in general, but overall, I think Oblak is at that number 1 spot right now. And I really don't feel like I'm being biased by saying that. He definitely blessed Atletico against Liverpool in the Champions League. Although Atletico did finish 3rd in La Liga, and it was a pretty big point margin from Barcelona to Atletico, he's still a god. They wouldn't be where they are today without him. They lost one of their best defenders, Godin, and he still proved his worth. He's one hell of a player, and it would be stupid to leave him out of this list, honestly. Number 3, we move on to Lazio midfielder Milenkovic-Savic. The Serbian is still fairly young, and he has proved to be a key part to Lazio's team. This man won almost 200 duels in Serie A this season in like 25 matches. Once lockdown in Europe ended, Lazio were a bit shaky, but regardless, he has still proven his worth, and I'm sure a lot of clubs want to pick him up in the future. I'm not sure if he'll stay at Lazio this season, honestly. I mean, we'll see. He's going on the right path. I feel like he's getting better and better each year. Now, the more I look at this list, the more I question where I ordered all of these players, but It really depends how you look at it as well. This guy's debatable for the number 2 spot, but he definitely deserves to be at least in the top 5. I'm gonna go with Ilicic. He's been super consistent, getting better and better each year. In Serie A, they're still in the Champions League, and he is definitely a crucial part to their system. We'll see how far Atalanta go in the Champions League. Now that Mbappe's injured, they actually might have a chance to beat them, but it's still debatable, and yeah. I'd love to see Atalanta go far, and we can see Ilicic's worth, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Finally, at number 1, we've got Croatia's best player, Luka Modric. Overall, in his legacy, it's pretty hard to debate that someone is better than this guy. He had a very shaky season last year with Real Madrid once Ronaldo left, but they seemed to adapt to the system. He was pretty clinical in that La Liga finish. He doesn't have the most electrifying stats on paper, but if you watch Real Madrid play, you know he's one of their key players. It's going to be a sad day when he leaves that squad, and he is aging, so who knows how long that's going to last. We've got to enjoy him while he can. I'm putting it at number 1, and I'm ending the video there. Hope you all did enjoy. Please hit that like button if you did, and subscribe if you're new. And like I said, let me know who you think should be in the top 10 if you've got any disagreements. Aite, laku noć.